All right, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shai. All right, giving all praise to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Once again, all right, this is it's like somewhat of a response, a Lambeck lesson. It's like one of the so one of our like officers was sending, a series of like videos dealing with like the issue one issue of like dealing with multiple women and things like that. And was emphasizing, like there's a time and place for everything. And it's the main thing that I wanted to touch on, through the spirit was, just your whole like lifestyle in general, like living a minimalist lifestyle. Not having, at least, not striving to have, all this stuff, or or just like it even goes with all these like affairs and everything like that. you know and that then includes trying to like get a lot of women, manage a lot of women, even with property, clothing. It's all this like temporary shit basically. All right, and you should just strive to have like live like a minimal, and just not have all this it's like baggage from the world and things like that. you know you're not saying you have to like follow the example of like this heathen or whatever. All right, he was just on the article or whatever. All right, as far as like having like a life of like poverty and things like that, but just have some sort of like balance, because like all things are lawful but not expedient. Like the less stuff you have, the less things you have to like worry about. All right, it'll help you like just like focus on the work and like ministry. Especially now, since all this stuff is going to be dissolved anyway. Or we have the faith that Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to restore everything beyond our comprehension. All right, but let's read a little bit. All right, simple living or voluntary poverty encompasses, they just call it, it's like voluntary, as far as not necessarily, we are like in poverty, as far as like the curses and things like that, but but not being like a lot of the 2/3 of Jake, they want the most expensive car, more than one of them, all these they want all these women, big house, things that things that aren't expedient at this time. All right, so it says encompasses a number of different voluntary practices to simplify one's lifestyle. These may include, for example, reducing one's possessions, generally referred to as minimalism, or increasing self-sufficiency. Simple living may be characterized by individuals being satisfied with what they have rather than want. All right, and let's get Proverbs. Want to do I had something else on hold, but all right, this is Proverbs 30:7. Two things have I required of thee. Deny me them not before I die. Remove far from me vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty. All right, so you don't necessarily have to be like poor. All right, nor riches. Feed me with food convenient for me, lest I be full and deny thee and say, who is the Lord? Or lest I be poor and steal and take the name of my power in vain. All right, so because even like if you're like poor and all that, just like broke, you get into like desperation. You might like end up doing some things that are contrary to the scriptures. All right, because you know we there's a certain code of conduct that we have to adhere to, as servants of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. One of those things is not living the life of crime or like a thief. That's one of the no-nos. It also says religious and spiritual. A number of religious and spiritual traditions encourage simple living. Early examples include Sramana traditions. I don't know what that is. It talks about the Nazarites, John the Baptist. The biblical figure Yahushai is said to have lived a simple life. We're supposed to follow his example. All right, and it goes into even when we're traveling, in the doing the ministry and everything, they only had like one set of clothing, and that was his instructions and things like that. All right, but it's somewhat like that, basically, or just take what you need, you know. Right. All right, so let's get what I was holding first. It's the book of 1 John. All right, 1 John. All right, chapter 2 and 15. All right, and it reads, all right, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. All right, so as of now, all this corruptible. Yahushua also said, in his house there's many mansions. Or in the kingdom is going to be, and that's one of the things that I believe it was he said he was in the camp in Atlanta. All right, but basically, he was just like harping on the fact that as far as all these prophecies about getting multiple women, getting all these riches and things like that. Like he was saying that there's going to be a time and a place for that, according to prophecy. All right, so as of now, of course, Satan, Satan's trying to offer us, and entice us with, all these things, because it's going to sidetrack us, it's going to corrupt us, it's going to destroy us. All right, so we're supposed to a great extent, disdain, the Heavenly Father, he'll throw you a little something here and there. Sometimes a little more than sometimes it's a lot of something. All right, but you gotta know what to do with that, how to use it and not abuse it, and all right, the main focus, should be this ministry. All right, so once again, all right, 1 John 2 and 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life, is not of the Father, but is of the world. All right, so like I was saying before, this is all of Satan. It's all of Esau. It's just not worth it. All right, 17. All right, and this is why it's not worth it. And the world passeth away, and the lust thereof, but he that doeth the will of the Most High abideth forever. Or so in the kingdom, when we get eternal life, and things like that, that's going to be the time, or where we're going to be able to enjoy all those things that we want, even on this side. No, but as of now, all right. All right, Ecclesiastes 3 and 1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. Or we're in the time of as far as like building up, Yasharala. Also says a time to weep and a time to laugh. What did Yahushua say? Or blessed are you who weep now, for you shall laugh. Or and then vice versa. So let's keep going. A time to weep and a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. Or we got to cast away a lot of like a lot of those like demons that entice us. A lot of one of them even these women, or just even if you have like one, if you have one, you want two. If you got two, you want three. If you got three, you want four. I'm going with this, but you know actually Sakia.